Hey everyone, it's Major. I just wanted to give you guys a quick life update. Um, so today I just turned 25. Um, still feels weird to say because, you know, I just feel grateful about it. Like you hear a lot, just on, like social media and stuff like that, and the news about how people just, you know, some of them don't even make it to 21. Like many of my favorite musicians, artists pass away so young, like around like 20. And to think that like I'm 25, that that just makes me feel grateful. And I know that's something that like some people would be like, man, 25, not a big deal. Like you're still young, but it's like in the grand scheme of things, it still makes me feel good, in comparison to like how bad it could be. So, yeah, I'm grateful, despite my ups and downs, despite my ongoing mental issues, I still find the resilience to keep going. I'm glad that I still find inspiration to keep making art and share it with people and express myself honestly. Like, I'm grateful I still got a roof over my head. Um, yeah, overall, I'm grateful that I'm still here and that I'm still willing to try, even though there are some days where I really don't feel like trying at all. And I question the purpose of all of this, what I'm even doing. I'm glad that despite those days where I don't know what I'm doing, I'm still trying and I'm still going. So so now that I'm 25, I'm thinking about, what my mentality should be going forward and what I'd like to improve on, what I want to change. And the main thing I've thought about today is just I think the main thing I want for my birthday, like as a gift to myself, is to learn to just let go. Like let go of all the pain I've been carrying, letting go of all the anxiety that I carry. Um, because like ever since I was young, I feel like I've always had a overactive mind, a mind that goes in a million different places, and it's so hard to focus on like my day-to-day work when up here it's just even as I'm recording the video, I'm still thinking about a bunch of stuff and I'm trying to like get it under control. um but yeah, I would say that's my main goal because like my whole life I feel like I've been stuck. Like there's this wall that I've been trying to get through, to push through, and it just keeps coming back. Like, and I honestly think that's like the main obstacle in terms of my mental health. Like sometimes it's not even just your outside circumstances. I mean, I know we like to blame our outside circumstances of like, people hate you, people judge you, people discriminate you, which is all valid. But at the end of the day, it's your mind, you know? It's your mind that determines how you're going to react to certain situations. Are you going to break down or are you going to keep going? And for me, like I've reached a point where I just want to keep going. Like like there's too much at stake now. I think when I was younger, I was more unstable. Like I definitely had more moments where I was like I don't know what's the point to everything, but now I've reached the age where I feel like I'm really growing and developing, and I feel like I'm really coming into my adulthood for the first time. Like like people say like you really get into your adulthood when you're 18, but like man, I wasn't even close to the maturity I'm at now when I was 18. I was still incredibly lost at 18. Actually, I was at my worst when I was 18. Like I really didn't know what I was doing. And through college as well, it was me just sort of trying to figure everything out, but still not having a clear direction as to who I was and where I wanted to go. And now I feel like I have those things and I've achieved a lot. So the stakes are higher. So I can't just quit anymore, you know? Um Despite everything that's happened, you know, like I feel like I've been hurt by so many people over the years, you know, friends, family, colleagues, just it's it's just been this ongoing thing. And I don't want to paint myself as like some, you know, as some victim and like, oh, the world hates me and all of that. I'm just trying to be as objective as possible, is just to say that like just a lot of stuff has happened to me over the years and it's been rough. Like, and the worst part is that I feel like I've had to deal with it all on my own. I feel like so many other people out there, like when they're struggling with something and they have pain, they at the very least have a support system to, you know, keep them grounded and guide them through it. But for me, there have been so many times where it's like I've been in my empty room and it's like no one's there to help me. But then I had to realize that I have to be like my own savior. And I think that's like the main shift in mentality that I've noticed as I'm getting older, is that when I was younger, I was always waiting on someone or something to reach their hand out and I could grab it and they would save me. But no one's coming. Like, no one's coming. And I've waited and waited and waited for so long for something, some kind of miracle, a person to come get me and protect me. But then I realized no one's coming. And what am I going to do at that point? And am I just going to keep waiting? Or do I tell myself, I'm my own savior. I can get myself out of this. So now that I'm 25, I've picked up on a lot of important lessons. And I think the most important lesson I've learned being 25 is that you are the only person you will ever be able to depend on in this entire world. You are the only one. Like, you could have friends, you could have family, you could have, like, support systems, but at the end of the day, everyone is human. And because everyone's human, we're all selfish and we all have our own motives and agendas. So those support networks you have aren't always going to be consistent. They're not going to be consistently there. And even when you try to like get people to like understand your point of view on things, it's just people will just be people. Like, not everyone is going to see things the way you see them. Everyone's on their own agenda. Everyone's on their own journey. And they're so focused on their own journey that they'll always neglect your issues. Like, people are just selfish by nature. And because of that, I've learned that the only person who is ever going to truly value me is me. I've spent my whole life trying to find someone who loves me. And as corny as it sounds, I need to learn to love myself. Because I'm going to be in this body for the rest of my life. I am what I am. No matter how much I want to look to other people and say, oh, I wish I had that life. It's like, at the end of the day, I can fantasize all I want, but I'll never be them. I'll never be them. This is the only person I will ever be. And if I truly value my art, if I truly value my spirit and my intentions, then I need to honor all those things because they're important. And they're important to me. There are a lot of things about myself that people don't care about. Most people don't care about me, but I have to learn to care about me. Because like I said, this is the only body I will ever have. So I need to learn to value me first before anything else. So yeah. And for anyone who's watching who is struggling with similar issues, I would definitely give that advice. Don't wait on someone to save you, because trust me, I've been there. I've been waiting for someone to save me, or I've reached out to people hoping that they would save me, but no one will ever be your savior. No one is ever going to be your savior. You're the only one who can rescue you. So be there for you. If you feel like you're struggling, just know that you got you. You don't need a team of people to help you around. You got you. You have yourself. And if you feel like you're in a dark place, tell yourself that you have the power to get out of that dark place. And I know that's easier said than done, but it's true. And I try every day, despite all my dark thoughts and negative energy, I keep coming back to saying, I've made it this far, so I might as well keep going. And you still have a lot more in you. You still have a lot more energy to keep going. So you might as well keep going. So that's why I'd say to you, in your loneliest of times, don't expect someone to come save you. You can save you. You have the power to save you. So, all right. That's all I gotta say. And yeah, I'm blessed. I'm grateful. And I hope I get to live for many more years to come.